Welcome student to my YouTube channel, My Smart Class. I am Dr. Nilesh Umarwala, and today we are going to study the depth 13 CNMR of organic compounds. So why we need the depth 13 CNMR? So depth 13 CNMR is used for to differentiate the primary, secondary and tertiary and also quaternary carbon of the organic compound. Okay, so let's study. So the depth technique, the full form of depth is a distortion length as enhancement by polarization transfer, and it is important for the determination primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary carbon. So basically there are three type of depth. So first is depth 45, then depth 90, depth 135. So as you can see on the slide, depth 45 will give no quaternary. As you know that in 13C NMR, normal 13C NMR, all signals are appear. But in case of depth 45, there is a no quaternary signal. Means other than quaternary signal, all signal will be displayed in depth 45. Only quaternary carbon will not appear. Means the carbon which does not have any hydrogen will not be appear in this depth 45. In depth 90, only CH signal scenes. Means other than CH signals are not present in depth 90. Where in depth 135, no quaternary. CH and CH3 shows normal, means they would be at upward position. Sometimes it is written at positive. And CH2 signals are inverted down. Means suppose when we are comparing the normal 13C NMR with depth 45 and some signals are disappear, means that disappeared signals are of the quaternary carbon. Suppose you are comparing the 13C NMR spectrum, normal 13C NMR spectrum and depth 90, and suppose you are finding the peak on depth 90, so that are the signal only and only by CH. In depth 135, there is there will be no signal of quaternary. So downward signal shows that they are the CH2 carbon, and upward signals are showing they are CH or CH3. Okay, but by comparing depth 90 and depth 135, you can judge which one is a CH or which one is a CH3. So let's take one example. This is example of hypsenol. Here the normal 13C NMR is given. In all the signals of all carbon are present in this case. This is a depth 135 and depth 90. So first we have to see the depth 90. As we know that in depth 90 only CH is up. Okay. Uh, Wait for 1 second. Sorry for the disturbance. There is a low battery of laptop. So uh, forget it. Now let's again start. So as we know that 13C NMR showing the all signals of carbons. All carbons are present. But in case of depth 90, this is only three signals are in upward. That means as we know that in depth 90 only CH is up. So here three signals are at upward. Keep in mind that the position of signal in all 13C, normal 13C, depth 135 or depth 90, the position will be the same. Okay, position of this signal are always at the same place, slightly different but almost it is at the same place. So that indicates that is a signal of which carbon. Like in this case, this signal is upward, means this is depth 90, so this is CH. So we can find this will be CH and this is the CH. There is a no to another signals. Okay, this is upward, sorry, this is upward, means this is CH, so this is also CH and this is also CH. This C7 is upward, this is upward, this is upward, means this is what, CH. As we know that this is CH, C7 is CH, C4 is CH and C2 is CH. So there is only three upward signal in depth 90 that indicate this structure having only three CH. Okay, now depth 135. In depth 135 we can find out there is a 3, 1 means 4 and 5. 5 signal is upward. As you know that in depth 135 CH3 and CH is up. So from depth 90 we know that 3 signal is upward and here 5 signal is upward. That means 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. 2 are CH3 and 3 is CH. Okay, because this is the summation of CH3 and CH. In depth 135 the upward area indicate the both CH3 and CH and total number of signal is what? 5. But in depth 90 only 3 signal is appeared, means that depth 90 is indicate there is only 3 CH. So what are the remaining these two? This remaining two is CH3 and this signal and this signal is for CH and it is confirmed by depth 90. And downward signal means this C3, C5, C8 and C9. Okay, look here, C3, C5, C8 and C9 are CH2, means this is a downward. So if you want to know how many quaternary, how many tertiary, secondary, primary, you can calculate. Simple. Quaternary is that, quaternary signal, what is that? If the the signals are showing in 13 CNMR like this, but it is not present in depth 90 or depth 135, so that carbon is quaternary. So be clear, again I am repeating how to find out quaternary, primary, secondary and tertiary. This all analysis is done by only depth 90, depth 135 and normal. If you have these three spectra, you can easily judge which is primary, which is secondary and which is tertiary. Okay, so again I am repeating, first of all we have to take normal 13 cnmr spectrum, we have to calculate the total signals. Okay, now we have to compare with depth 135 all signal like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so after doing the subtraction with this normal NMR, normal 13 NMR, the difference is shows number of quaternary carbon. Okay, so that will indicate number of quaternary carbon. Now comparing depth 90 and depth 135, the difference of signal of depth 135 minus depth 90 will give you the number of methyl group. Okay, so now you have quaternary carbon, you have methyl group. Depth 90 itself shows the CH, so you have the number of CH and remaining the value of, means the difference of 135 and 90 will give you the value of CH3 and the downward signal shows the CH2. So by this way you can find out primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary carbon. In depth of 1 phenyl 1 pentanone, as we know that depth 135, this is the normal. Okay, now as you know that this is a CH3, so it is an upward in normal. Okay, depth, in normal case all signals are upward, but 135 this is upward. This CH2, 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 this is the 3 CH2 and they are at the downward position. This both give same signal, this both give you same signal, so CH all are upward. So that is a simple analysis of 1 phenyl 1 pentanone. Okay, again I am repeating, how can you calculate or how can you find out primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary? So again I am repeating, I am just going to write down for your more knowledge. Depth 90 will show you directly signal of CH. Okay, then depth 135 signal minus depth 90 signal will give you information about CH3, how many CH3 are present. Normal 13C minus total signal of depth 135 will show you the number of quaternary carbon. Okay, and downward signal, down signal of depth 135 will give you number of CH2. Okay, so you just have to remember how to find out the number of CH, CH3, C and CH2. Okay, depth 90 give only CH. The difference of signal, upward signal, okay, depth 135 and depth 90. Be clear, in this case we are looking for only up signal, not downward signal. Okay, so up signal of depth 135 minus signal of depth 90 will give you the number of methyl group, how many methyl are present. This is normal 13 cNMR and total up and down. Total means positive, means up and down. Summation of both signal up and down of depth 135. This difference will give you number of quaternary carbon, and downward signal of depth 135 give you number of CH2. So this is what I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is a depth analysis. Okay, so thanks for watching, and for more video and updates, like us and subscribe this channel. Thank you. Bye bye.